And we are live. Good morning, Crypto Warriors, and welcome back to the Gentlemen of Crypto, episode 312. Today is Monday, December 31st, the end of 2018.
Oh, man.
And I'm King.
And I'm Bitcoin Zay. And we are here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community Monday through Friday at 10-ish.
At 10-ish.
Last show of the year.
Last show, people.
Oh, yeah.
Just give you an update as we told you. Tomorrow we actually won't be going live, but we will have a pre-recorded video already, and that will be our video of some of our top people in the crypto space. So we'll be doing that. We'll release that tomorrow, and then again, that'll be accompanied by a newsletter as well. So make sure you stay tuned and look out for that.
Oh, yeah.
And for the free crypto coins, anybody win last time?
Nobody, actually a winner from last week, but there will be a question today for you to win. So
nice. There you go. What's going on, Dylan? See people starting to slowly flow in. What's going on, Jizzy Mac? This was a 10-ish day today.
Jizzy Mac. Oh, yeah.
All right. As we have more people flow in, we will begin with the top story of the day. Boom. Goes the dynamite. New York Stock Exchange operators crypto platform Bakkt completes $182.5 million funding round. Ooh. Wow.
Yeah.
That was a funding round.
Oh, yeah.
Was it like 2 people?
Yeah, it was from 12 people, actually.
Right. Oh, was it? Okay. Well, I wasn't that far off.
Yeah, I was going to say, it wasn't that many people, but as far as VCs go, yeah, they put a lot of money into Bakkt. And it's good to see, you know, something that's regulated, so to say, actually getting some traction simply because it's been pushed back so many times. I mean, good gracious. How many times is Bakkt going to tell us, well, we're going to start next year or we're going to start, late 2019?
When the price is right, we'll start. That's all they should just
come out and say. Why don't just come out and say, well, when we find the bottom, that's when we'll start. That's basically what they wait for.
Once we were sure we won't lose $182.5 million. Yeah. It's funny though when you actually look at that number. It's like all these people are always protesting. And it's like, yeah, well, 12 people got 185 million. So.
Oh yeah,
or 182.5.
Yeah, they're not trying to lose that.
Oh wow, it looks like the partners and investors reportedly include major names in both traditional finance and crypto-oriented investing, including ICE, Boston Consulting Group, Galaxy Digital, Goldfinch Partners, Allen Howard, Horizons Ventures, Microsoft Venture Capital Arm, and Patera Capital. I mean, it's literally the same names you see in all the investments. Yeah. You know, these are the names, and it's funny, you got Microsoft in there. You remember what Bill Gates said. First, he was all for Bitcoin. Then last year, and the year before, he started changing his tune about why it won't be the future. However, while he's telling the masses, you know, Bitcoin is nothing more and don't pay attention to it, his venture capital arm is investing in crypto-related companies.
Of course, yeah.
It's one of those things where you're starting to see the same names over and over again, and they're just spreading their chips out, but they're spreading it out throughout crypto. They understand the power of it. They want to be a part of it. Yeah. But they are literally saying, hey, we'll invest some in this project. We'll invest some in that project. We'll invest some here and there. Yeah. But they clearly believe in it. Oh, yeah. I mean, any of these names, it's 2019. If you're investing in crypto right now from a latest funding round, then you clearly believe in the future of it. And these are some big names once again. And again, these are the same names who always tell you they don't believe in crypto and don't buy it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And
it's pretty funny, actually.
Honestly, to me, they basically have to put out some sort of marketing or some sort of statement saying how I guess Bitcoin's failures or what they don't like about it. However, like we've always seen, as far as investment goes, investment in Bitcoin companies is increasing every year. It doesn't matter what the market's doing. People are buying into these companies. So, yeah, it's one of those things you just got to, you know, block out the noise, like as we say, and then basically when you look at the news, you can see the actual real stuff where Microsoft is actually investing, ICE, Boston Consulting Group, Galaxy Digital. So man, that's pretty big. And you know, even though we don't need Bakkt, so to say, it is crazy. You know, as far as you know, from a delivery standpoint, if you have to buy Bitcoin as an underlying asset, imagine all these people trying to buy Bitcoin whenever the halvening happens. Like, right. So sometime before 2020, this is supposed to happen along with the happening. So it's going to be, to me, a good day whenever that does happen.
I want to give just off topic, but definitely want to give a shout out again to Litecoin Foundation. I'm looking for the image now. Oh, yeah. But if you saw the fight, the main event, John Jones, Alexander Gustafsson 2, Cyborg versus Nunes. You know, for the UFC event this past Saturday, you saw that Litecoin was an official sponsor, one of the official sponsors of UFC 232. They had their name on the ring. It was kind of small, but still, it was in there. It was all, I think it was about 3 or 4 different place markings. Cannot find it right now, but it was an amazing thing to see. literally Litecoin inside the octagon there.
Yeah, not much movement from the price, but it was funny to see Bruce Buffer actually stating like Litecoin, be your own bank.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just to hear
how far we've come.
Right, how far we come in literally a year and a half now. So yeah, I cannot find the photo, but I will continue looking for that.
Yeah.
Because it was super cool again to see that in the octagon. I might have to just actually go to the video here.
Yeah, you can see it real good when Nunes was fighting.
Oh yeah, when they were fighting. Yeah, here I'll go to the flashback of Nunes.
Yeah, knocking out Cyborg, looking confused.
Too funny.
Yeah, that's why we call it a Litecoin bloodbath, because it was a bloodbath.
It definitely was a bloodbath. That is not an understatement.
So 2-piece and a biscuit.
Too funny.
All over the Litecoin symbol. But it's funny, you know, to me, marketing wise, you know, the fact that Litecoin is there, Bitcoin has had, let's see, what was it? The Bitcoin Bowl in 2014. So, I mean, you know, branding wise, it's getting out there.
Oh, okay, there we go. All right.
There we go.
I got a good photo for people. Hold on one moment. I'm about to bring it to the screen. If I do this right, hold on. I just had it. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. I got this. I got all the processors in the background going. All right. They don't want to give me a good one. Hold on, people. I'm gonna give you a good one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like she gave about 6-piece and a biscuit.
No, we over here watching the fight now. There
she gave her a family meal. That's what.
There it is. Okay, let me pull this up. It's in the background. It's looking amazing. And boom, if you can see right in between the two ladies fighting here.
Oh yeah.
Right below the Metro PCS, next in between both of the UFC symbols is a Litecoin symbol. So they have about 2 or 3 of those on there, but you can see the one clearly. Again, people, this is Modelo, Metro PCS, Harley Davidson. And for those who did watch the fight, you saw, or after the fight, the press conference, Dana White said that ESPN and UFC this year has some really big things coming with boxing and UFC. I believe it because they've already put on some great events. I mean, they literally moved an event from Vegas to LA within like a 5-day notice, and still sold it out. And with all this madness, it looks like Litecoin will be with it. I mean, can you wait to see an ESPN logo in the octagon and have a Litecoin or whatever your token is right next to it? And of course, the one that's going to get overlooked is going to be Bitcoin. People, why? Because there's no foundation for Bitcoin just to say there's no CEO behind it. We'll pay you to put Bitcoin up it. But that was really cool. If you watch UFC again, you got a chance to see it. But crypto's in the house, people.
Oh yeah, and Charlie Lee actually stated he talked to or networked with a few of the sports betting big people, CEOs, gurus. So Litecoin may be coming to sports betting, you know, sometime in the near future. But we've already had that as far as esports and crypto and stuff. But if Litecoin, you know, becomes accepted and it's a regular thing, then that would be good for his company. I would say definitely.
Right. Real quick, what's going on, Antonio? Greenja Hold'em.
Oh, yeah.
Sergeant Crypto, hugging the blockchain. I love that one. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Fred Kayman. Fred K. Heyman. Crypto Ty, good morning. Are you in LA? Give us a shout, man. Allison Thompson, Elizabeth Mapipo. What's going on? Hello. Morphed. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, next story. White hat hackers earned $878,000 from crypto bug bounties in 2018, data shows. People, this is terrible.
Yeah.
This is why hackers continue to hack. If you haven't kept up with us this year, or if you have, you would know that the hacking industry, specifically talking about crypto, is now a $1 billion+ industry. Literally, you can make within $1 billion. Not one person, but a group of hackers can do this in a year. A group have already done it this past year. Year prior has been pretty high as well. But if you're a good guy, if you're one of those quote unquote white hat hackers, which again, I'm just gonna leave that alone for now.
Yeah.
If you're one of the good hackers, we'll just say that, then you have a chance to make up to the same amount that a Google developer will make, $878,000.
Yeah.
And to me, this is the reason why they're hacking. I mean, we saw it earlier this year. I think was it EOS when they were launching, they had delays.
Yeah.
They're doing like a $10,000 or $5,000 bug bounty. It's like there's hackers out there going for the whole pot. How much do they have? Like 100 million or something stacked up? Yeah, you got guys who can go in there and take 100 million, but instead you're saying, well, don't take the 100 million, guys. If you find a problem, just tell us.
We'll give you $5,000.
We'll give you $10,000 for it.
Yeah,
that is why these numbers are so low, and the actual hackers are high.
Oh yeah, I mean that's one of the things just in life in general. It almost always pays to be illegal, to be, you know, criminal with it,
right.
only because there's more
short
at stake.
Term.
Exactly, it's more at stake because if you do get away with it, cool, you made millions. But if you don't get away with it, you're looking at 3 or 4 years in jail. So as a white hat hacker, I can see being safe. And of course, they know if they pay you less as a white hat hacker, they basically have put you on a list of people that won't hack them later. So that's basically what they're paying for. It would be funny if somebody was showing the vulnerabilities and exploiting them at the same time, getting paid on both ends. So,
yeah, that's true.
And I'm sure
I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm sure there's somebody that's doing that.
Guy work for the FBI.
Like, hey man, you have a security vulnerability I found after I took 100,000 from you. Yeah, can you give me another 10K because I found it for you? So,
it's like you can keep it. I already got paid.
Oh yeah, it's like stealing the dog and then bringing it back when somebody puts up the lost and found sign. So,
for those who don't know what it is, bug bounties are a type of competition in which companies that develop software invite hackers to break their software and responsibly disclose the vulnerabilities so they are able to fix them before they exploit it. Again, it's a great program, and actually a lot of people on the Bitcoin forum make a lot of money doing this because they always leave bounties out there.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, if you're not paying enough for the actual hackers not to just steal everything, then it makes no sense. And again, for it to be a full year to go by with all the hacks we've seen and the good guy hackers to make less than $1 million as a group.
Less than $1 million? Oh man.
Do you understand? The other side is making more than $1 billion, and you got the good guys making less than $1 billion, or excuse me, less than $1 million. So it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Want to give a shout out. Thank you, Kevin Hodges, for the tip. Happy New Year to you.
Appreciate it, man.
Alec G in the house. Alec G, what's been going on?
Alec G.
Long time no see. Crypto and culture. Hey.
Oh yeah.
Was Pivx on Cyber's clothing? I don't think Pivx was on there, but
I don't think so. No.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean,
yeah, if it was, yeah, better eye than me. I didn't see it.
Right, I didn't see it though. All right, unconfirmed report, but this is big news, people. Chinese media reports Jahan Wu, Genki Group to soon resign as Bitmain CEOs.
What?
Wow. Jahan Wu and the Genki Group will be reportedly soon retiring as CEOs of the leading mining ASIC producer Bitmain. Rumors about their departure was reported by Chinese local media O Daily on December 28th. They quoted an unnamed source familiar with the situation as saying Bitmain is currently in transition period, and there are reports that employees allegedly weren't optimistic about the outcomes of the double CEO system. I think it has more to do with that. I think it has to do with the company as a whole and Jahan leading the way. I'm not sure how old Jahan is. I would probably say 30s, maybe early 40s, late 30s, early 40s or so.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Jahan Wu and Bitmain makes the mining, the mining rigs used to mine Bitcoin and a few other things at a faster and more efficient pace. He basically got a pretty good hold on the market with that. He made a lot of money in a short amount of time, right? He became a billionaire very quickly from this. But if you also follow Jahan Wu, you might have saw some of his explosive tweets online where you would never think he was a CEO with some of the things he says on there. Literally gives 0 Fs.
Yeah.
He utilizes that. I have FU money. He tells people that. You know,
probably would too with $1 billion.
Oh yeah, you probably for sure. I mean, but he's out there. He's assertive. He's aggressive. You like him or hate him, whatever.
Yeah.
He's also probably behind a lot of the Bitcoin network congestion that we saw last year because he was behind the movement.
Yeah, he's on Bcash.
For Segwit 2X, and he jumped on Bcash. Now he's jumping on something else. But I say all that to say Bitmain is trying to go public, and I think what happened is one of their, whether it's the operations officer or whoever was one of those execs in place or one of those investors, pulled Jahan to the side or some of the other executives to the side, like, hey, you guys wanted a successful IPO to make a lot of money or you want to be famous, all right? Because if you want a successful IPO, you are not the person we need steering the ship right now. It makes investors lose confidence when you send these crazy tweets, when you do crazy things, and then you got your hand in like almost every bucket in the crypto space, literally trying to squeeze every drop out of it, even if it means possibly scamming others. When you already have $1 billion business.
What are you doing, man?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
All right.
That's why he got demoted. Because
that is exactly what
they were basically saying,
allegedly.
like, look, man. I mean, they moved him from a director to a supervisor. Supervisors can't really make any decisions. They have no voting rights. And one of the things I think they're trying to do is save the company by getting rid of the one bad actor. And it sucks when the one bad actor is the person that's in charge, because that's a lot of companies. Like, you know how many companies have a lot of good people and then the one bad or a couple bad actors at the top. So if you want to get rid of them, you basically got to vote them out or get them out.
I mean,
of
this
there.
is a coup. This is.
I mean,
you got to take it over. Hostile takeover in there. Internal one.
I mean, they had a fake IPO valuation. They tried to put it at $18 billion. It wasn't anywhere close.
And again,
I mean, they've done a lot of stuff so far. And ant miners, basically, they reduced it to where you can only get one at a time. It used to be a time where you could just order as many as you wanted. But that was kind of a, that was a red flag to me. You can only get one at one time. How much, hardware do you really have? And what are y'all doing with the miners that you have sitting there? So, Bitmain has been on my radar for a while as far as being sketchy, but this kind of confirms it. If Jahan Wu is actually out as the leader, there's some problems at Bitmain, definitely.
Really quick, want to say thank you for the tip, Crypto Ty. Happy holidays and support the culture. Definitely have to try to grab lunch or something while I'm in LA. Yes, Crypto Ty, hit us up, man. We are, we're here, man. We're here and we're out. So give us a shout. Malik, Happy New Year's, brother.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, New Breed 0707. Happy New Year, bros. Catching my first live. Looking forward to Yes, welcome to the live show. It's a lot better. We have a good time here. Oh, yeah. Alec G said Jahan got the bag and ran with it.
Okay,
for real. And for those who are new to our channel, just listening, Alec G, for all the fun stuff you see going on with the chats and the tips and the videos, this is all Alec G behind the scenes. So thank you again, man. You definitely got us set up for this year and beyond as far as learning all this stuff. So much appreciated.
Yes, sir. What's up, Eric Johnson? What's going on, man? A lot of people first time live. This is great.
Right, there we go.
I love the holidays.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And again, if you're just tuned in, make sure you tomorrow we won't be live, but we will put up a video in general. We're putting up a video of all the tops of the year, our lists. We get all the crazy lists, the top 10 tokens, the top YouTubers, the top influencers, the top dinos of the day. We're going to be throwing all those in there. So it'll be a lot of fun, and it'll be coming with the newsletter as well.
Oh, yeah. Gentlemen of Crypto Awards, first annual.
But yeah, so back to it. Yeah, Jahan, he's basically shooting himself in the foot. He's trying to do way too much when he's about to lose. It was a dog looking at the water, see another dog bone, they reach for it and lose one they have. It's like you about to lose the bone you have, buddy. Like you don't need to do anything else. You don't need to have Bcash or you have
or maybe
$1
it does.
billion. Or how low is this valuation?
How low is this valuation? Maybe he did need Bcash.
Jahan like, man, it's only worth $300K. I need everything I can get.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, speaking of mining companies, NVIDIA faces class action lawsuit over losses after diminishing mining GPU demand.
Oh, man.
This is a very interesting story. It looks like graphics processing unit, GPU, producer NVIDIA. For those who know, they got the blockchain stimulus package this year. They started mining, or something last year actually. They started doing a lot of creating a lot of mining hardware. Their stock blew the lid off over there on NASDAQ.
Oh yeah.
But now they're facing a class action lawsuit over the losses reported by the company when lower crypto prices diminish demand for GPUs by miners.
Oh,
so for those hearing us talk about GPUs and miners, if you don't know, they cost a lot of money. For example, the Bitmain ones with Jahan Wu, I think they're at one point going for about $5,000 almost, and you could only order one. Literally. And that one would take about 2 or 3 months to get to you, which in some cases, by the time some people got it, it was inefficient to actually even mine things with. And then on top of that, the reason why they were only selling you one is because they wanted to keep the majority to do all the mining themselves. Which is hilarious. So NVIDIA, similar things, same market. They're selling mining rigs, whatever. But I don't get the lawsuit on this thing.
I don't either. This is weird to me because if you have what you call a miner is supposed to make money from it, they only provide hardware.
Right.
So they can't actually, be at fault for the software that you're using on that hardware to supposedly make money. So that's kind of weird to me that they're suing them, but they must have found some in way with a lawyer, because most lawyers won't take this case unless they can win.
Especially something like this.
Yeah.
It's crypto, and
they lost so much money in the stock market. Oh well, honestly, from the beginning, I don't know how you can promise somebody that you can mitigate losses in the crypto market.
Yeah, let me jump on that.
If somebody tells you that, they're lying, or they're trying to scam you to try and take your money. Nobody can mitigate the losses in the crypto. Like we can, we can hedge against the loss. No, you can't. You can't hedge against 90% loss. I mean, it's just not possible. Like, well, I don't know, not from a company standpoint, maybe an individual, but not a company.
And to provide some background, because I didn't say, Shaw Law Firm is who's actually suing them. They announced the lawsuit on December 24th. So Christmas Eve, they served them up. The complaints, I know this sounds very personal. Christmas Eve, it's about to catch your issue.
Oh yeah, holiday ham.
Right?
Yeah.
The complaint states that the company, quote, the company made false and misleading statements to the market, end quote. Namely, according to the announcement, NVIDIA, quote, touted its ability to monitor the cryptocurrency market and make rapid changes to its business as necessary. Shaw states the GPU producer also declared, quote, any drop off in demand from its GPU amongst cryptocurrency miners would not negatively impact the company's business because of strong demand from GPUs from the gaming market. So that's kind of what Bitcoin is alluding to as far as being able to mitigate the risk in the market. And again, this is what we talk about. Everyone wants to sue when they can't figure out a way to mitigate risk. Yeah. You can and probably will lose money in this market. There's no way around it. That's in every market, people.
Exactly.
This is no different. This is just as volatile.
Put on your big boy pants and let it go, man.
But they can't sue them because I actually agree with this statement right here.
Yeah.
Not to the fullest extent where the money you're supposed to make over here in crypto you can make it in gaming. No, but they're saying any drop off in demand for its hardware from crypto miners would not negatively impact the company's business model because of the strong demand for the hardware for the game market. I agree with that statement. They are actually correct. GPUs are used in the gaming market.
That's what they use for first.
That's what they use for first, exactly. So if you bought a bunch of these, or if you're a big company, you bought a lot, and you feel like you're down and out, go to EB Games. Like, what are you talking about? You're good to go. There's plenty of people who will buy these things who actually utilize them as well because gaming is not going anywhere. So fake news with the lawsuit, I guess. Not from the editor, but from the Shaw law firm. But again, hey, if you're a law firm, I guess it's technically kind of free to try some of these cases, or it's a cost of business, so why not shoot your shot, right?
Yeah, and I don't know how they found an angle on this, but if you could sue every company whenever there's a crash in the market,
right,
there wouldn't be enough room in the courts. I mean, people would just sue everybody. I mean, people be suing the SEC, the CFTC. I mean, people be suing everybody. So,
right. So
yeah, this kind of
that wasn't a good one. You lost money. Crypto market's down. You got a bunch of mining rigs. Yeah, it's not over it. All right, like keep mining. Like, what are you doing? Keep mining. This is the best time.
Yeah, let it go, man.
Right. All right. Wells Fargo back in the news. Wells Fargo says Bitcoin is too risky for clients, but pays $575 million fine for scamming.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Wells Fargo.
That's what I'm talking about.
How are they still in business after the last scam?
Because what was the one we talked about before? Deutsche Bank.
Deutsche Bank. Yeah.
And then it was somebody after that.
JP Morgan.
JP Morgan. They paid a fine. Now Wells Fargo. It's like
But this is the second Wells Fargo scam in like 3 years. Didn't they just have the one where they created like the 5,000 accounts for people, fake accounts, and then they basically fired all the entry and mid-level management. So we can get a bunch of new of them. Just keep it as X.
Oh yeah, and they've been doing it for 15 years, people.
Wow.
Like Bitcoin hasn't even been around 15 years, and with the banking system.
Wait. So that we can add the details. That they scam people for 15 years with this system.
15
This
years.
fine is from a 15-year ongoing scam.
Oh yeah.
So you've been getting scammed since 2003.
We're talking before Wells Fargo bought Wachovia. So if you have a Wachovia account,
very true.
That's the same. Because the way I found out about the Wells Fargo scam is my mom actually used to bank with Wachovia back in the day, and she was getting messages from Wells Fargo. She's never used Wells Fargo in her life, but when they acquired Wachovia, they acquired the data. So when they acquired that data, they get your email, they get your phone number, and all that stuff. And they were calling her and saying like, "Yeah, you have a credit account with." And she was like, "I don't."
We already set up his account.
Yeah,
you're going to be here with us.
We have the account ready. She was like, "I don't even bank with Wells Fargo."
You do
what
now.
Are you talking about?
You definitely do now.
So this has been going on since 2002, back when people were wearing 4X hoodies and spray painted shirts and spray painted Air Force Ones. This is 15 years ago.
And my Air Force Ones.
Yeah, so this goes all the way back to then.
This is when Nelly was hot.
And the reason it's significant is if they create a bunch of fake accounts, it actually is sort of like what we're doing with proof of keys on January 3rd. When you pull your money out, which most people can't do in the banking system, you actually get to see how many accounts are really there. Of course, they did an investigation, found it out before you had to do a bank run. But this just goes to show, man, banks are way worse than anything Bitcoin has ever done. They have $2 billion in fines just since 2016. So if we go back to 2002 when they started, man, we might uncover
$2 billion in fines since 2016.
$2 billion, man.
Wow. And this is the largest U.S. bank with $2 trillion in assets. So again, think about this. If you were to give me, I'm not trying to break the law or anything, but let's say I was one of these bad actors like at Wells Fargo, and they say, hey, we got $2 trillion in assets. Go crazy. You won't be fined for 15 years.
Yeah.
$575 million is a drop in the. I don't think people realize how many extra zeros there are.
They made $88 billion last year.
So they made $88 billion.
Yeah,
so half of $1 billion. A little bit over half of 1 billion people.
Yeah. Imagine having $88 and somebody fines you 50 cents. Woo. You would just look at it like, here, there you go.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about?
57 cents.
Yeah. You can get over it for 15 years. Yeah, let's do that.
That's a great deal.
I would take that deal every time.
That is a great deal. So again, this goes out to all the people who, of course, for some unknown reason, hate technology, hate crypto. and love banking. The banks will never lie to us. The government never lies to us, people. They are here to protect us.
They're here for us, people.
They're here for us and to make sure we excel in life. Malik said the wife just walked away from Wells Fargo a few months ago. You have no idea what goes on there.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, my God. That's the worst part we actually do. Living in
that's the worst part.
North Carolina Banking Center.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going crazy.
My uncle is the auditor for Wells Fargo for the last 25 years. I know everything that goes on Wells Fargo.
And that's been the crazy. That's crazy.
I know everything. That's why I left.
When you talk about places like North Carolina, you know, Charlotte, where literally, 25, a quarter of the population works for the banks. They actually see what's going on, and they still work for the banks, and they love it.
Yeah.
It is literally Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
I mean, from so many different angles, but
because if you tell people what's going on, they'll be like, "So what am I supposed to do?" They'll literally be like, "Well, I don't have any."
And you tell them crypto or Bitcoin, they're like, "I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's too risky." Well, the risk comes when they fire 5,000 people after they did the scamming, and then
that is very true.
So if you are at the bottom or if you're at the top, cool. But if you're in middle management somewhere, I would be leaving a lot of the bank system.
I would even go, from middle down. I really don't get how people.
Well, tellers, they can't really do anything with them.
But I just don't get how so many people vehemently protect things, whether it's banks, government, whatever. And this is like, they don't care about you. They actually care more about me in my situation than they do you.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just one of those things where it's interesting. But if you're still protecting the banks at this point, I get it. You said tellers and stuff. It's kind of like, to me, it's everybody. It's all or nothing.
Yeah.
It's literally all or nothing, because if not, then they'll always be able to say, well, we got people working. We good. We're still good to go. So, but I get it. I mean,
good old Wells Fargo, man.
Yeah, back $575 million fine. I didn't see nobody going to jail over that just now.
No jail time.
I didn't see anything about jail time.
All money.
Listen, bang, bang, people. Get very wealthy, become too big to fail, get it written into regulation so taxpayers can pay for it, and you are gone.
You are golden.
Yes. All right, last but not least, again, we're going to be doing our own, but here are CoinDesk's top 10 most influential in blockchain 2018. They say you voted, our writers debated. Meet CoinDesk's top 2018 crypto influencers. This is my first time seeing this myself.
Yeah.
So without further ado,
pretty trash list.
I was about to say, give us some highlights. Who's on this list? Because there's a few names. Yeah. I have no clue who they are.
Well, Nouriel Roubini, we've talked about him as a dino. Right. We know him. Jim McCaleb.
How's he a top 10?
I don't know. He created XRP, and XRP Army is right under him. So I'm pretty sure this might be a
that
good
is
shield.
Funny.
Elizabeth Stark, she runs the investment company. I forget. Man, it just went out of my mind. But yeah, I know her. Yeah. We know CZ, Changping Zhao.
CZ definitely deserves to be up there.
Deserves it. Yeah. Brenna Sparks. I don't know what she does, but I have heard that she's a advisor for Spank Chain. So, I don't know, whatever. Some horny dudes on there that put her on there. But
basically, that's what happened.
That's all it is, yeah. Tom Jessup, Hester Pierce, Jeremy. I don't know who these people are. Honestly, I've been around long enough to know a lot of the top names. But there's still people I don't know. So, and these are some of them. I know a couple, but not.
Well, even with this Brianna Sparks and the Spank Chain, and again, you know how we get on him all the time, but gotta give him props. How is she on here before Roger Ver?
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Yeah, this is for the whole year.
Roger Ver almost single-handedly, him and Jahan almost single-handedly took down Bitcoin. They both deserve to actually be on here.
Yeah, CZ, I would say CZ is number one, so I understand that.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, he really was probably the most influential this year. But the other ones,
what's going on? Gemini twins. I mean, the Winklevoss twins should be on here. I mean, this is, like you said, I'm more behind the scenes, I'm sure. Got to take a little bit more time to look at them, but it's also CoinDesk, so you're not expecting
it. Yeah, it's CoinDesk, yeah.
All right, other than that, what are we doing for the free crypto coin day? Are we doing anything?
Oh, yeah. So for the free crypto coin, I want to keep the conversation going. Who are your top influencers? Who is your favorite CEO? What's your favorite project? Give us some ideas. Like I said, we'll be putting the video out tomorrow for the first annual Gentleman Crypto Awards. And for 2018, what was your favorite company, whatever? Put your crypto coin address. We'll send those free coins to you.
All right. And also, so Shadow Fresh said in the new year, we should do the top ways to go and live fully on crypto and Bitcoin. We like that. We'll actually figure out a way
to get the Bitcoin Starter Guide 3.0. There's 8 ways in there to make money and definitely live off crypto there. So
boom. And of course, as he says that Bitcoin Starter Guide out, Bitcoins, they made a new one. It's 3.0. It's about 55 pages, you said?
55 pages.
55 pages, packed full of great information. It's $20, people. So make sure you jump on our site and get that as well if you want some more information about it.
Oh yeah.
All right. Other than that, that's our show for today. Again, look out for that video tomorrow. And have a happy new year, people. We will see you all next year in the new year.
We made it.
2019. Hey, listen, it was a tough market. 80% down, I think they said on the year. It's okay. Everyone's still here for the most part.
Still alive.
It's still alive. That's all that matters. And keep accumulating as much as you can. And when that bull cycle comes, you can sit back and relax and just laugh.
We'll pull out the cigars.
There it is. All right. Until next time. Cheers.
Have a good one.